12 insurgent groups from the northeast joined the mainstream. So can we say that the centre has been successful in ending insurgency in northeast? On this, I am joined by Suhas Chakma, Director Rights and Risk Analysis Group, Major General Ashwini Srivaj, and Brijesh Pandey with me. I will straight away go to Suhas. Suhas, is this a successful case of bringing militancy to an end in a state? Something which we say it happened in Punjab. Can we say that Tripura is a case of success in northeast? Can it be said?
Well, I think Tripura is definitely, this is a very significant initiative, but this initiative has been going on for a long time prior to the elections in Bangladesh. So it has taken months for this process to be successful. If this process was not successful, you can imagine the impact it would have had after the change of government in Bangladesh. So from a national security perspective, I think this was a very timely intervention, an initiative which was taken to the logical conclusion. If this process was not started before the end of or before the elections in Bangladesh, this would have been extremely difficult because you have an adversarial government in Bangladesh. Those who follow the Indo-Bangladesh relationship, please remember, each time the government of Bangladesh had betrayed, often is misusing the issues in India. So if you look at today, it's not only the BNP government. Please remember, each and every government of today in Bangladesh, they sought to, in a way, betray whatever the government of India had done. And I'll give one specific example. In 1997, the government of India facilitated the return of the Chakma and other tribal refugees who went back after signing the peace accord. The government of Bangladesh at that point of time, headed by Sheikh Hasina, had not reciprocated. And therefore, the insurgency continued. In fact, the BNP went on to support some of the armed groups, including ULFA and others. And it was only in 2010, after Hasina came back second time after 13 years, that Hasina took measures and sent back some of the Indian insurgent groups from 2010, 11, 12 onwards. And if this measure was not taken before the elections in Bangladesh, I think it would have been disaster for India.
Okay, I think that's an interesting point. General Srivaj, I remember in 2015 there was a photo which was put out, if you recall, the Naga photo. If you recall, in 2015 that that the government is close with the Naga insurgents in bringing about some sort of a peace accord. What explains the success in Tripura, one, sir? And why the process with the Nagas still continue in the limbo? Why has Tripura become a success story? You can delve into that.
Kartika, I in fact is involved in Northeast for almost 20-30 years. I saw that insurgency first in Mizoram. That was in 74 to 77 when efforts were being made for negotiation. Negotiation takes almost 7 to 8 years. I still remember Brigadier Byak.
About Lal Denga Accord? Are you talking about the Lal Denga Accord?
I'll just tell you.
Okay.
Brigadier Byak who was the MNA commander, Mizo National Army commander, and Lal Denga was the MNF political commander. And they were in Chittagong Hills as well as they are in Myanmar. And they used to come, there is a place called Parwa, which is on a triangle of India, Bangladesh, and Myanmar. And they used to be picked up from the helicopter and then they used to come to Aizawl. Ultimately, this accord was signed in 1984. But the groundwork started somewhere in 77, 78. When I was there in Mizoram, this process already started, though the militancy was still there with the MNF. But ultimately, a very good accord was signed in 1984. And once for all, the militancy of Mizoram was sorted out.